Greetings, everybody. Welcome. We are just about ready to start this game. We're going to wait just a minute. We asked you to join us and tell us what your dream vacation spot was. And you did not disappoint. Andreasaurus wants to visit Australia someday. I've been there. It is lovely. We have people who play all the way from Australia. I'm sure they could tell you how wonderful it is there. Music Cat Books is perfectly happy at home. Nothing wrong with that. Your dream vacation can be a staycation. You do you, Music Cat Books. Jita One's dream spot is Aruba because of the clear water and the white sand beaches. And doesn't that just immediately paint a picture for you of just a beautiful beach, the sound of the ocean, the waves hitting the shore and then retreating? It's that lovely rush. You maybe hear a slight wind, maybe a bird every once in a while. Just wonderful. Deep Pickering wants to go whale watching in Montreal, Quebec. Can't get any further from Aruba than that. I mean, in terms of what the climate is like, but awesome. That sounds like a great trip. Hope you get to do it. Dan here had the best vacation of his life in Vegas and wants to go back. The glitz, the glamour, the shows, the gambling, the food, all the wonderful things that Vegas is. I hope you get to experience it again and enjoy it, and it's even better than the first time. Taishan's mom, 22, wants to visit Africa. I have friends who have gone there. It is lovely. It is wonderful. There's so many different places to visit there and so many cool things to do. I hope you get to go. And Ms. K. Webb wants to go to the Isle of Capri. I hope that happens for you. Go to the Isle of Capri. Make it happen. See Big Pat's fan, too. Loves Hawaii. Who doesn't? Gotta love Hawaii. Doesn't matter which island you're going to. You're going to have a good time, and it is going to be beautiful. We also have PCA Student 10 dreaming of Bora Bora in French Polynesia. Yes, the huts that are suspended over the water where you can stay. Come on, that's lovely. Princess X Ashley wants a magical vacation at Walt Disney World in Orlando, which many of you do, and also a simple one. Sunshine Lady just wants to go to the mountains, but right now, let's go to the game. It's Clean Your Floors Day, but it's also National Watermelon Day, so either get your floors clean or enjoy a sweet treat as you play the Wednesday edition of Swagbucks Live, the mobile game show where you win money from the comfort of your phone. Spit out the seeds of your memory banks as you compete to win some of today's grand prize. Take a look. That is $1,000. And everyone who can correctly answer my 10 multiple-choice trivia questions about a variety of topics will split it. Now, in this game, you will also earn 1 bonus SB for every question you get right after question number 1. And here's the good news. That is the case even if you've already been eliminated. So, if you get eliminated from grand prize contention, continue to play, continue to earn bonus SB, and then at the end of the game, we will ask you to claim them in order to keep them. That is how you add them to your account so they don't get lost forever, and it's as simple as clicking a button that shows up at the end of the game. Good news for you grand prize winners, you will not have to claim anything because the bonus SB you earn throughout will be rolled into your share of the grand prize. Also, if this is your first time ever playing, the first time you get a question wrong, as long as it's before question number 10, you can rejoin. Give yourself another shot at that grand prize. Now, you can do that using SB. It's generally 1 SB to rejoin. Or you can do it using free rejoins. You can click the Get More Rejoins button in the main menu of this app. If you haven't done that already, you can get rejoins that way. Or some of you may have them from the last second chance week that we had, where we were giving out rejoins just for playing the game. If you haven't had one of those yet, keep playing because you never know when it's going to happen. All right. That's it. The comments are going to be Swiffered off of your screen. Let's clean the floor with that one. And we're going to get the game started. Here comes question number 1. Which of the following is a type of beer? Is it liter, lager, or lint roll? Which of those is a type of beer? Is it liter, lager, or lint roll? When you make an ale, the yeasts ferment at the top of the tank. Bottom fermenting your yeasts gives you the correct answer to this question. That is how you make a lager, folks. Lager is the answer. 97% of you getting that one right. Well done. A liter is a measurement of beer. It is not a type of beer. Lager is what we were looking for. That is bottom fermenting yeasts. That's how you get them. In case if you're a home brewer and you hadn't tackled lagers yet, that's how you're going to do it. Of the 3% of you who are eliminated, everybody coming back in, along with some stragglers who are joining the game a little late. We're sorry you missed the beginning, but we sure are glad you're here. We have about 29,000 people in grand prize contention, and we are closing in on about 30,000 players total who are here playing the game, and that is good news because everybody who's here right now, those almost 30,000 of you, you can earn 1 bonus SB for every question you get right from here on in. So let's get that started right now, shall we, with question number 2, worth 1 bonus SP. Here it is. What did Mr. Rogers put on at the beginning of each episode of his show? Is it a sweater, cowboy boots, or a fedora? What did he put on at the beginning of each episode of his show? Now, once you hear Johnny Costa and his band begin playing, you immediately imagine Fred Rogers coming through the front door and ditching his blazer and shoes for a sweater and sneakers. A sweater is the answer. Can you say sweater? I knew you could. 96% of you getting that one right. Well done. But for the 4% of you who are taking the trolley to the land of make-believe, it's time to come back. You can rejoin right now, or you can stick around and play for bonus SB. Do whatever speaks to you. But I don't want you any of you to leave money on the table, okay? This is a more difficult game, but I believe in you. Let's move on to question number 3. It's worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. Here it is. Rami Malek won an Oscar for his portrayal of what other celebrity? Is it Elton John, Freddie Mercury, or Truman Capote? Elton John, Freddie Mercury, or Truman Capote? I'm going to come out with a hot take here and say that the fake teeth he wore may have detracted from Rami's award-winning turn as Mr. Freddie Mercury. Freddie Mercury is the answer. 98% of you getting that one right. Well done. Philip Seymour Hoffman, I believe, won the Oscar for his portrayal of Truman Capote. And Taron Egerton played Elton John in Rocket Man. It was a fantastic performance. Did not win him an Oscar, but could have. He's a spectacular actor, and he disappeared into the role of Elton John. Well worth watching that movie if you haven't seen it. It's really, really, really good, y'all. Of the 8% of you who are eliminated, almost all of you coming back in. That's also really, really, really good. And what else is really, really, really good is that question number 4 is on the way, and it is worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. Here it is. The movie Bridesmaids getting produced was a result of Kristen Wiig's role in what other movie? Is it MacGruber, How to Train Your Dragon, or Knocked Up? So she was in this movie, and because she was in it, she was able to get Bridesmaids produced. Do you know this story? Kristen Wiig and her writing partner Annie Mumolo got their chance to make Bridesmaids in part thanks to Judd Apatow, who worked with Wiig, who had a very small role in Knocked Up. Knocked Up is the answer. 83% of you getting that one right. Well done. Yes, she was so good at that. She was so funny. She's so funny in everything she does. Very funny. Great actor. Great writer. Gets it all done. If you have not seen Barb and Star Go to Vista Del Mar, you're missing out. It came out in the last 2 years, and it is well worth it. It is crazy, silly, bizarre fun. Love that movie. I also love that of the 17% of you who were eliminated, well over 75% of you coming right back in. In fact, we got closer to like 80, 90% of you who have rejoined. Love to see that. And we can move on to question number 5 now. It is worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. Here is Q5. What country is known as the land of milk and honey? Is it Israel, Croatia, or Scotland? The land of milk and honey. What place could I be talking about? It is a biblical reference for a country that figures very prominently in both the Old and New Testaments. You know the place I'm talking about. It's Israel, of course. Israel is the answer. 82% of you getting that one right. Well done. I'm sorry to see 18% of you eliminated, but I can only hope that this is the first question you got wrong and you have an opportunity to rejoin now, if that is your whimsy. If not, then I encourage you to stick around and play for bonus SB. Don't lose what you've already got, and there are more for you to earn moving forward. So just, stick around to the end no matter what. That's always the lesson of Swagbucks Live. If I taught you anything in the 4 years we've been doing this, please let that be the thing that you've learned from me. All right. About half of the people eliminated coming back in. We still have over 23,500 people in grand prize contention. We are halfway done this game. Let's move on to question number 6, worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. Here it is. Which of the following is not an invention from John Harvey Kellogg? Is it the electric horse, shoe umbrellas, or a chair to help you poop? 2 of these, believe it or not, are actual inventions of John Harvey Kellogg. He's more than just part of a cereal empire. That's right. John Harvey Kellogg was dedicated to bettering human health using weird devices. But shoe umbrellas was not among them. He did not invent shoe umbrellas. 75% of you getting that one right and figuring out, like, oh, the guy who created brand cereal probably did make a chair that would help you poop. Maybe he created an early version of the Squatty Potty. We don't know. The electric horse also was an exercise machine. It's very bizarre. All of the stuff happening there was real weird outside of the cereal. I'm glad we have the cereal, though. At least we got the cereal, right? We'll always have the cereal. Of the 27% of you were eliminated on that one, about a third of you, almost half of you coming back in. And we are ready to move on to question number 7, worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. Here's Q7. What 1960s dance became a craze in part thanks to a Chubby Checker song? Was it the Freddy, the Twist, or the Watusi? Chubby Checker will always be associated with this dance craze. Thanks to TikTok, new dance trends are happening all the time. But in the 1960s, they spread a little slower and relied on the airplay and popularity of songs like, "Come on, baby, let's do the twist." The twist is the answer. Almost everybody getting that one right, going, "Come on, baby, give me question 8. Well, take my little hand. I won't make you wait." Let's move on to question number 8 right now. It is worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. Here it is. What is the maximum number of holes a bowling ball can legally have? Is it 5, 4, or 3? Did you even know that this was a thing? It's true. Outside of the shoe requirement, bowling seems like one of the most relaxed sports, but it does have plenty of rules and regulations, like no more than 5 holes in a bowling ball. You can have 1 for each finger. 5 is the answer. 73% of you getting that one right. Do we have some pro bowlers out there? Do we have some bowling aficionados? Do we have some people who could have been in the movie Kingpin bowling up there at the championship with Eddie Munson? That's a very weird Farrelly Brothers movie. It's my personal favorite. It came out right before There's Something About Mary. That was the movie before it. Bill Murray's the bad guy. Highly recommend you watch it. Of the 27% of you who were limited on that, we did get almost half of you back in. We have 15,400 plus people in grand prize contention and only 2 questions standing between you and this $1,000 grand prize. So let's move on to question number 9. It's worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. Here it is. Which game is won by getting your pieces into a line? Is it Connect 4, Chess, or Trivial Pursuit? The whole object of this game is to get your pieces in a line. If you like tic-tac-toe, this is the game for you. With a larger board and the satisfying feeling of dropping those pieces into the slots, Connect 4 is a classic. Connect 4, you have to get 4 pieces in a row. That's how you win Connect 4. Only 16% of you getting that one right. 84% going with chess, where you have to trap the king and put the king in checkmate, but I think a bunch of you are going to rejoin. So as of answering that question, 2,394 people have made it this far and are ready for our final question, but we're going to have a lot more of you rejoining, I'm sure, while we talk about what's coming up soon, including tomorrow, which is Chocolate Chip Cookie Day, if you weren't aware. In celebration of that, we have an all-desserts game at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, 5 p.m. Pacific Time, so please join us and get your sweetest win of the week. Big money. We all love dessert. I hope you come. I think it's going to be a really good time. Also, speaking of sweet stuff, are you searching for a sweet snack? Werther's Original Caramel Popcorn is light and crunchy popcorn covered in deliciously sweet caramel that can also earn you SB. Here's how. Add Werther's Original Caramel Popcorn to your list in Magic Receipts. Then buy 1 Werther's Original Caramel Popcorn in-store at a participating retailer and earn 100 SB when you upload a copy of your receipt as proof of purchase. Buy 2 on the same receipt and earn 300 SB. You have to be a U.S. player to take advantage of this opportunity, but please check it out after the game. I wish I could reach onto the screen right now and eat the pieces that are flying around. That's how good it looks, and it can earn USB. Come on, that's a huge win. Speaking of a huge win, we have 12,758 people in search of a huge win right now. They're all still vying for a piece of that $1,000 grand prize. Over 29,000 of you have stuck around to the very end. Smart move. Smart move even if you didn't win, because you have another shot at a bonus SB right now if you can correctly answer our final question. It's question number 10. Here it is. Which pitcher has the most wins in Major League history? Is it Cy Young, Kent Tekulve, or Aaron Nola? One of those names might seem pretty familiar to you. It's kind of the standard for pitching. It's going to be one of these 3. He won so many games and was so dominant over the course of his career that Major League Baseball named its pitching award after him. You know what I'm talking about. Mr. Cy Young is the answer. 12,269 of you knew that answer, and you are splitting our grand prize. It seemed like there were only going to be a few winners, but then you came on back after question number 9, and each of our grand prize winners is taking home 9 SB and grand prize money, plus the bonuses that you earned along the way. Instabilion, you are a winner. Mitchell Lenneman, you are a winner as well, as is AKM 37001, and so many more of you who have combinations of letters and numbers as your swag name. Congratulations to every single one of you who won the grand prize today, and congratulations to those of you who stuck around, earned the bonus SB, and claimed them. You are winners as well. And you know, now that you have all these extra SB in your account, when the time is right for you, I sure hope that you will redeem them for gift cards to Amazon, Starbucks, Target, and hundreds of other places, because that's what they're there for. You've done it again. Thank you for playing today. Come back tomorrow for a whole new game, a $2,500 dessert game, that is. This has been Swagbucks Live. Please have a great evening, everybody.